Hello! Here's a video that will be describing days -1 through to now, day +2. So I have now received the stem cells. It's happened, it was strangely emotional in a way. But in terms of how things have been going, that day beforehand, I was a little bit feverish again, a bit of a reaction to that ATG, but it was nothing too bad. And then received the transplant without issue at all. It took about an hour, and yeah, it goes really fast actually, and then it's just done. They sit with you the whole time just to make sure in case there's any instant reactions, but apparently it's very rare. So yeah, that all went without note really. The next day though, day +1, Christmas Day, was a bit of a nightmare. I had incredible high fevers. So they've done everything. They took all cultures and they do everything basically to try and figure out what's going on, giving you loads of different meds and antibiotics and everything to bring it down. So the day was just a kind of blur of IV after IV, all competing with each other. At the same time, my hemoglobin went down to about 45. So I needed blood as well. So it was because it's just difficult to get it all fitted in. I felt awful in the morning, to the point where I just couldn't open my eyes or move really. It was, yeah, very difficult, a little bit scary to be honest. But there's doctors in and out all day, and then it sort of took a turn in the evening. Just started to forget a bit better. Took a sleeping pill, and apparently I was just completely conked out for about 3 hours while they were in and out, changing IVs, doing everything else. But I think as well I'd been just exhausted, so the sleep did me good. Frank was here and was just absolutely brilliant, putting the Lord of the Rings soundtrack on to make me feel better. So yeah, then it just took a total turn, and despite headaches, which comes from one of the meds, cyclosporin can cause migraines. So now they're going to be giving me a pill before they give me that to prevent that happening, because that's a bit grim. But yeah, I feel all right today, which is so the way I look at it is like you might get these really bad days, but it doesn't mean that that's just a downward trajectory then. The doctor, although sometimes I can't quite tell what he's saying, I think he was saying that everything seems to be as expected. These reactions happen and it's just something that they'll manage. The tube, I hate it, to be perfectly honest. I don't need it yet. I can eat, but apparently once the mucositis sets in from either the transplant or the medication I'm going to start having today, then it can become too late to put one in. And at that point you need IV feeding, which isn't as good. It is better for you to have gut feeding, so they do it in advance. Not gonna lie, it's horrible. It feels horrible. I've somewhat got used to it now, but eating with it is quite difficult because it kind of tugs it. So it's a bit of a shame, but I'm determined to do everything I can to get out of here as fast as possible. So I'll leave it in. So yeah, now I'm on to day +2 and feeling pretty good today, which is nice. But just have to wait and see what happens from the new medication, which I was going to say the name of, but it's immediately gone out of my mind. Hang on, I'm going to find out. Methotrexate. There you go. So yeah, we'll have to see how that reacts and see how everything else goes over the time. So cheers, bye.